5 minutes daily to craft your irresistible offer for your ideal targeted prospects. Are you a fast-paced coach? If yes, I will work with you to add 2 to 3 HTO, high-ticket offer clients per month to your coaching business within 92 days. And what's more, results are guaranteed, or I will work with you for free for a further 92 days. This is my magical marketing triangle, and I'm going to introduce this to you later in this very short video. So remember, what we're doing here is every day we're uploading a video to YouTube at the same time every single day. And we're now on to day 4 of our 92-day video training series. And we're showing you step by step how to craft your irresistible offer. So this is our agenda for today, for day number 4. What we're going to learn how to do is we're going to learn how to create a secondary domain, a Google Workspace account, and a secondary Gmail account. And more importantly, we're going to understand why this is important. So why do you have to create a secondary domain? A lot of people, a lot of coaches come to me and they tell me, but I've already got a domain, Paul. I've already got a domain. I don't need a secondary domain. Yes, you do. You need it for 3 reasons. You need it to protect your primary domain. Because while we're going through this warm-up process, while we're going through this warming up these people, these prospects, and getting them receptive to your messaging, then what you have to do is you have to protect your primary domain. Now, if you do not already have a primary domain, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to purchase 2 domains. But the good news is, for the first year, this costs approximately $3. So what we're investing up to this stage is $3, 300 cents if you want. And we do this also because of something called Google Love. Remember, Google is the largest search engine on the internet. And the power of Google search is absolutely without question. But remember, Google also acquired YouTube, its favorite child, its favorite vertical, if you want, in 2007 from the owners of PayPal, way back when Mr. Elon Musk was in charge of PayPal. So 3-4 of the developers from there, they set up something called YouTube, which Google acquired for $1.6 billion in a process that nets Google probably about that amount per day. And thirdly, we're going to be doing it because of something called Google History. In other words, turning up with authority, where you have been validated and verified and shown some Google love through this new domain by Google itself, by this Google algorithm. Secondly, why do I have to create a Google Workspace account? Well, first of all, what we're doing is we're taking ownership of a virtual parking place on the internet, on the e-commerce highway, if you want. And what we're trying to do there is we're trying to show the people that this is our domain, this is our business identity. This becomes really important when we try to integrate this to our sales pipeline, because one of the things that the sales pipeline, for example, the funnels, Go High Level, Kartra, ClickFunnels, Podia, Kajabi, any one of those, even WordPress, what they will do is they will ask you to authenticate ownership of your domain. And how they do this is by asking, what's the name of your domain? And then secondly, what is the email address associated with this domain? So for example, as in this example that we're going to use, what we're doing is we're testing and making sure that we've got enough authority. But the domain that we have registered for this example, for these examples, remember, these are live examples that we're running over the next 92 days, is that we have chosen the domain .by.agency. And what we're doing is when we go to integrate this to the funnels, to the sales pipelines, the first thing it asks us is, what's the name of the domain? Dot by dot, agency. Fine, fair enough. What's the email address associated with that? You cannot give this a Gmail or a Hotmail or an iCloud or an AOL or even a CompuServe if you're old enough to remember a CompuServe email address. What will happen is that you have to put this into the sales pipeline, okay? And then thirdly and finally, you will deal with the Google history. So the Google history is important for the Google Workspace, because what you're doing is you're going to be building up history. But for the first 30 days, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be warming up this domain. Very, very important, especially for marketing. Thirdly, why do I have to create another Gmail account? Well, this is the one that we're going to be using for YouTube, because you see, for the validated domain, for the domain that we have just purchased in Google Workspace. Now, please note, it's free for the first 14 days. So for the first 14 days, what we have invested, in other words, is $3. $3. Can you imagine? Google Workspace will give you this for free. They'll allow you to try it for 14 days. And then what we've got to do is go out, warm it up, and try to validate it. But we cannot upload to YouTube for the first 30 days. This is a Google policy, not our policy. So what we have to do is we have to have a secondary Gmail account that is a virgin, that is an untouched channel, because we don't know what history has gone on before it. So we've got to teach you the proper techniques step by step by step. So please do not try to upload it to an existing Gmail account. Upload it to one there that you will create. And remember, it's free to create a secondary Google Gmail account, so that we can test and see that if this works for you. And remember, these videos, if you're not happy with them, we can delete them. So very few people will see them. Perhaps your mother, perhaps your spouse, perhaps your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, perhaps your children, perhaps your auntie, your uncle, your mother, whatever. But just to test and see if this works for you. Because then what we're going to be doing tomorrow is reaching out to our dream list. And then we're going to be trying to validate this idea and see if people will actually give us some money for it. So if we fail to validate at this point, like up to the end of these first 2 weeks, then we have lost only a few dollars. But we have a few dollars, like let's say $3. This is what we've lost, $3 or $4. And this is all that we've lost up to this point. But we have managed to validate something, and we've managed to check and see if it works. And if it doesn't, okay, then we move on, we pivot. Now, remember, a lot of coaches that are out there accusing me of, oh, no, Paul, I don't have time for any of these new strategies. I don't have time for any of these new shiny new objects. Believe you me, this is the magic marketing triangle. And what we're using is 3 phases. Stage 1, to attract our ideal targeted prospects. Stage 2, to diagnose their challenges, their blind spots, their problems that they're currently suffering from. And stage 3 is prescribe, where we're prescribing them a solution. For example, your coaching business and the solutions, the blind spots that you solve for them. And how we're doing this is by attracting people through these YouTube problem-solving videos. Now, YouTube has been around since 2005. So this is almost 20 years or more at this stage. Stage number 2, diagnosing, where we're actually helping people by actually helping them. People, come on, seriously. This has been around for more than 2024 years. So this has been around since the age of time. People actually helping people by helping them. This is common goodwill. This is common decency. And this is what I'm trying to achieve through these videos. So believe you me, these are not new strategies, unless somebody calls a strategy that is older than 2,000, perhaps even 2,500 years, a new strategy. This is ridiculous. And then to prescribe, the way that we're going to be prescribing these people is we're going to be emailing them. Email marketing. by nurturing, by providing valuable content. That is sort of like tapping them very gently over the head with a rubber mallet, saying, hello, I am a coach, and I'm a business coach, or I'm a life coach, or I'm an LLP coach. And these are the problems, the blind spots that I solve. Tell me, because I can see from your post that you're currently suffering from this. Would it be interesting for the two of us? Would you get value from the two of us having a conversation together? Make it a no-brainer for them. And that's what we're trying to achieve. So believe you me, these are no shiny new objects. And this is what I get accused of time and time again. But I say to the people very simply, this is a strategy that is more than 2,000 years old. So come on, people. Shiny new objects? Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay? Right. And as always, let me leave you with 2 questions. Number 1, how many offers have you made to your ITPs, your ideal targeted prospects, today? And secondly, and much more importantly, how many times have you been rejected? Please, people, everybody, set yourself daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly rejection goals and embrace rejection. Make love to rejection. Caress rejection. Because believe you me, this will make you ultimately a much better coach. Because by doing this, we are doing what Stephen R. Covey said in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We are sharpening the saw. And stop, please, all of you that are watching this, stop running around like a headless chicken. This is the story of a headless chicken, and the name was Mike. And Mike actually managed to survive. This headless chicken, this chicken that was had got its head cut off, managed to survive for a further 18 months. Can you imagine? A further 18 months without a head. But please, I don't want anybody to try this. I do not want any more coaches running around like headless chickens, trying to use luck as a strategy. Telling me, oh, but Paul, I rely on word of mouth or referrals. And that's fine. That's brilliant. That's a testimony to how good, how great of a coach you are. But that is unpredictable. And what I'm trying to do is trying to harness all of this goodwill and to capture this goodwill from these previous clients there that have recommended you, that have referred you. And I'm trying to get your message out there to more of the right type of people, your ideal targeted prospects, people that realize, that will come to realize that you are the best coach in the world to solve their problems. So stop using luck as a strategy. And remember, keep following us on our YouTube channel. We're going to be dropping one of these videos every single day for the next 92 days. That's the YouTube channel, youtube.com/iCanDor. Okay, we look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in tomorrow's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting you up for success. Once again, we're going to be starting to accumulate your list, your email list. We're going to be building for you. We're going to start implementing the foundations for a sales pipeline. And then finally, we're going to be showing you how you can get your sales list inside your sales pipeline. And then all of a sudden, just like with an oil pipeline, you can imagine once that oil starts flowing into the pipeline and starts making its way around the world, just like your message, your digital message, your digital ink message, you can imagine then it's popping out here, it's popping out there, it's popping out absolutely everywhere. And this is what we're doing. We're setting you up for success. So remember, follow us, like us, subscribe us, hit the little bell notification to be informed when we drop tomorrow's video. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is me, PG Mac, saying peace out, bye for now, and see you tomorrow.